Hey everybody, welcome to My Green Pets. I'm William Green. Last weekend was Labor Day weekend here in the United States, so I did not get around to making a video, but I've got some stuff to show you today, so let's get right to it. First of all, my catasetums have been home for about 3 weeks now, and I'm just trying to do my best to keep them watered, still fertilizing them, and I'm just really hoping that they are going to go ahead and bloom, even though they've been kind of drastically shifted from the greenhouse to my apartment. Been looking in the crevices here for any signs of spikes, so hopefully we're gonna see something on these guys. So yeah, that's gonna be exciting, hopefully. And then today, actually, I just got this in the mail. This is a second Spider Farmer SF1000 Grow Life. They've actually adjusted the design so that now they're dimmable, and there's a dim switch, and you can connect several lights to each other and then put them all in the dimmer. I don't think I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna use it at 100%, but I still think that's a cool feature. So now I've got 2 grow lights. Why do I have 2 grow lights? Well, because my entire collection is now in my apartment. That's right. I put this frame together, got some shower curtains, and I've had the entire collection here for a couple of weeks now. And I'm so excited because it really seems like things are going to be okay, especially with the second light. Light's not going to be an issue at all. I was also a little bit worried about temperature and humidity, but look at where we are. 25.1 degrees Celsius, 45% humidity. That is perfect for me. I'm going for a day-night temperature differential of about, 5-6 degrees Celsius would be great. So it's been running, over 25 during the day and under 20 at night, like around 19.5, something like that. So that is exactly what I want. That's perfect. I've got all of the babies in here except for the catasetums. 1, because they had spider mites and I didn't want to put them in here with everything else. But 2, just because they're so huge and I don't know, I'm not ready to put them in here yet. But yeah, so I don't even know where to start. I'm just kind of excited here. So let's start with the things that are in bud. So of course Hal has got 2 flowers here, and then his 3rd spike back here with a little bud on it, so he's going to be blooming in the next few days. And then down here we have Cattleya maxima, the Carulia type, and those buds are going to be splitting soon as well. And then, so one thing I kind of threw all this together in a hurry just to get everything out of the greenhouse before the beginning of the month, so I wouldn't have to pay for another month. But there are things I'm learning, like for example, things that are over here are hard to reach, and if they're full of rocks, like, I repotted a lot of my collection into granite, so it's like reaching, like I have to go to the gym and lift weights just so I can have orchids. That's kind of crazy. But anyway, this is Bulbophyllum medusae, and its growths from this summer are maturing, and I've spotted at least 2 spikes pushing up. So the goal this year is to keep it warm, and hopefully the spikes will come out and develop normally. In the past, when it was too cool and too damp, the spikes have rotted. Really, really hope that doesn't happen this year. Let's see what else. Oh, this Paf Michael Kopowitz is in really terrible shape. And I don't see it making it. You can see it's got big, nasty, rotty spots on it, and it's a shame because the roots are doing really, really well, but the top part of the plant is just rotting away. I don't see it surviving that. Over here we have the Phalaenopsis schilleriana. It had a leaf issue. I don't know exactly what caused it. It's got a second leaf pushing out, and I'm really, really hoping that this new leaf does not succumb to the same problem. Again, we're gonna see. Hopefully it'll be okay. What else? Oh, you know what? This is not an orchid, but this little tillandsia, it actually, I pulled it out of this little pot when I moved everything from the greenhouse, and it sprouted tons of roots. It's got roots all over it. Now usually you don't see roots on air plants, but yeah, it's kind of sitting in a bed of Spanish moss there, and it just rooted like crazy in the thing. So that's cool. What else? What else? What else? I'm just so excited about this whole thing. So the cattleyas, they're continuing to grow their roots even though they've moved. So we've got lots of root growth here. Look at this guy. This is the one that had no roots earlier this year, and it's got lots of roots. It's recovered really well. So yeah, this is my fowl that's been in bloom since end of June, doing really well. Seed pod, and then 2 more seed pods down here seem to be okay. Really got my eye on this Cattleya walkeriana. Really nice red coloration, even red speckling on the new growth here. So once this new growth completes, and this new growth down here as well, I'll be really crossing my fingers that it starts to push out a blooming growth. Hopefully it will, who knows, right? So yeah, I'm happy to field any questions you have. This is not the end. I have actually bought some thicker plastic. It's called Panda film. It's pure white on one side, pure black on the other side. And I'm going to use that. I'm actually going to cover the whole structure in the Panda film white facing in to make the whole thing light tight. Because as you can see right now, there's a lot of light that's still getting through. The shower curtains were just kind of a temporary thing just so I could get everything in here quickly, but you know, it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. Right now there's no top on the thing, so we're gonna close off the top, put a new light in it, so we'll have two lights. Right now light levels are pretty good. It's like right where that Cattleya walkeriana is right here is about 1,500 foot candles. You go up 6 inches, you're at like 2 or maybe even 2,500. It really gets intense the closer you get to the light. So I'm figuring with 2 in here, there's just going to be tons of light. All the Cattleyas should really appreciate that. So yeah, you can tell I'm excited. Can't wait to show you, and I can't wait to see how this continues to evolve. So until next time, I'm William Green. These are my green pets, and I will see you. Happy growing.